Dennis Rodman has been in North Korea. He's planning on playing basketball with North Korea's National League on Wednesday, and this is all part of Kim Jong Un's birthday celebration, his birthday extravaganza. And recently, Rodman decided to talk to CNN, Chris Cuomo to be specific, about his reasons for being in North Korea, and he was rolling deep, okay? He had a number of basketball players or former basketball players with him, and the interview got a little uncomfortable after Cuomo asked about Kenneth Bae. Now, Kenneth Bae was captured in North Korea. He's been detained, and originally Rodman said that he was going to help set him free, but that didn't really end up happening. Take a look.
You do have a relationship with this man. You've said it many times. We've seen it demonstrated for whatever reason. Are you going to take an opportunity, if you get it, to speak up for the family of Kenneth Bae and to say, let us know why this man is being held, that this is wrong, that he is sick? If you can help Dennis, will you take the opportunity?
Watch this. The one thing about politics, Kenneth Bae did one thing. If you understand, I got it. If you understand what Kenneth Bae did, do you understand what he did?
What did he do? You tell me.
Country.
You tell me. What did he do?
No. You tell me. You tell me. Why is he held captive?
They haven't released any charges.
Dude, he's now officially defending Kim Jong Un's positions.
It's insane.
He's captured an American citizen and won't let him go. Look, what did Kenneth Bae do inside North Korea? I have no idea, right? But for Dennis Rodman to go on national TV and to defend Un like that, and by the way, okay, what did Kenneth Bae? You're the one saying, if you knew what he did inside this country, okay, official North Korea spokesperson, tell us what he did.
Yeah,
right?
He has no idea what he's talking about. But I will say this, and this isn't meant to defend him, but he is in North Korea as this interview is taking place. So is he going to be critical of the North Korean government while he's there? I mean, I think that it would be a little risky to do that. So I don't know if he feels pressured.
Well, then don't bring your weak ass
Don't go to North Korea in the
country.
first place, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't put yourself in that position where you're going to be forced to, if he is forced, I'm not even convinced that that's the case, to defend someone who is brutal to his people. So no respect at all. And his answer was ridiculous.
Look, he's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
Look, we're making apologies for this guy. I mean, everybody's talking about but look, and even Jesse Jackson was like, well, I'm glad he went, and he's opening up a line of communication. But you need to send someone that has like two brain cells that could run together so they can make. Actually, Charles Smith shined in this. They had him leading this whole thing that Rodman couldn't help himself. He jumped in to do his demonic. Doesn't his voice sound like he was possessed? Like, oh, Chris, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about Kenneth Bae.
Does he do that on purpose, or is that just his voice?
That's his voice. Whatever, right? Oh, because he's smoking a lot. I don't know. Anyway, Charles Smith, who most basketball fans know is a loser, actually did a good job of being eloquent about this, saying, look, we don't want this to be about politics. That's a fine answer, right? That you can give that answer. I can't believe all these guys went there. Vin Baker, Kenny Anderson, these guys were like my entire fantasy basketball team lineup.
Got 10 guys, all these guys here. Do anyone understand that?
We do, and we appreciate that, and we wish them well with cultural exchange.
No. I'm just saying, I don't give a I don't give a rat's ass what the hell you think. I'm saying to you, look at these guys here. Look at them.
Yeah, but Dennis, don't put it on them. Don't use them as an excuse for the behavior that you're putting on yourself.
Really, I'm gonna tell you one thing. People around the world, I'm gonna do one thing. You guy behind the mic right now, we are the guys here doing one thing. We have to go back to America and take the abuse. Do you have to take the abuse? Well, we're going to take it. Do you, sir? Let me know. Are you going to take the abuse? We're going to get it. But guess what, though? One day, this door is going to open.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
He's out in outer space, man. He sounds like a third world dictator. Like, I got a little, like, vibe from him, like, he's holding the cigar, he's like, oh, I'll tell you something! And ironically, the other guys looked like they were in a hostage video.
Yes, they did. In fact, there was one guy that really caught my attention. Let's go to the third video. If you take a look at the guy in the purple, he looks like he's really worried. He's really worried about what's about to go down.
So how about the guy on the right? All of them, they're kind of like leaning away from him, like, dude, you all right, man? You all right?
Yeah,
look at Charles Smith, like, let me step in, dog. Let me just handle this for a second. Let me handle it, okay? And the guys in the back are like, "What's there, right?" So no, he's a disaster, man. I know that they're doing this for publicity, and like I said, one day maybe Rodman, what he's saying is we're taking the abuse, but one day you're going to find out we're CIA, and they're going to make a movie about us, and we're all going to be stars. That's the best possible scenario. And maybe that's what he's saying, and I hope that's what he's saying, right? Otherwise, he sounds like an absolute madman, and I feel so bad for the other guys there.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate, because if Kim Jong Un was a fan of a more intelligent basketball player, well, maybe there would be an opportunity for actual conversations between the United States and North Korea, right? But there's no chance for diplomacy if Rodman is the person who's representing the United States.
I mean, so look, I mean, he was also a fan of Michael Jordan. When they asked Michael Jordan, would you like to go to North Korea, his answer was, why would he go to North Korea?
Yeah.
The reason Dennis Rodman is going is because he's a clown, and that's the kind of attention that he loves. Look, for the 18th time, I hope to God we find out one day he was undercover spy for us and did something important and relevant in North Korea. But until then, this was a grade A disaster, because all it does is celebrate the birthday of a brutal dictator who now apparently not only killed his uncle, but might have also killed his aunt, let alone the hundreds of thousands of people he's keeping in prison camps. And it validates Kim Jong Un for no reason. And he's sitting there yelling at Chris Cuomo for asking perfectly reasonable questions.
Yeah.